All right, my Scott Pilgrim fans, wake up. We've got a new piece of Scott Pilgrim media out with Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, the anime, guys. And listen, it took off a bit, okay? I really enjoyed quite a bit of this. I have some issues, but I want to get to talking about it, y'all. Let's talk about Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. After meeting the woman of his dreams, a charming musician finds himself contending with an army of her ex-boyfriends, and the whole cast from the first movie returns. We've got Michael Cera as Scott Pilgrim, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Ellen Wong, Brie Larson, Chris Evans, Kieran Culkin. We've got a lot of cast here. Pretty much, like I said, they got the entire first movie's cast back, so I love that. First and foremost, let's talk about them because the voice acting in this show is awesome. We get a really familiar, some voices are a little familiar, but some really dial it up for the anime a lot more. I think that Mary Elizabeth Winstead is the standout here. She did excellent as an anime version of Ramona Flowers, and I love the little anime version. There's this really cool motif that opens up the episodes of her changing her hair every single episode, and I love that. She dyes it every episode, and we start the episode with her waking up, dyeing her hair, and I love that. I think it's a cool little beat to come back to every episode. Nice little refreshing start to it all. And then I really wanted to say Ellen Wong did a great job as Knives too, and everybody who did their voice roles did really well. They returned in such good fashion, and I love that everybody just came back. Like, there wasn't a struggle to get too many people back. Let's talk about the art style. I really like this art style. It's colorful. It's more chibi. It's so different from a typical anime. I love it. I think for Scott Pilgrim, it calls for something like this, and it really does feel a little bit like the comic book version. It feels a little graphic novel-ish, but it also has these anime-isms in it that really works out, and I really like that art style. It was colorful, it was fun, and I think it really brings you back into the world of Scott Pilgrim, so I thought they did an excellent job with really integrating us into the world of Scott Pilgrim. I think that they really paint this picture very vividly and bring us back in. So I really enjoyed the art style. There is one big glaring problem, actually a few that I have. They took a certain turn with the story, and I don't want to spoil, I actually can't. I can't go into details and specifics. They took a certain turn with the story that's interesting. I don't know that I loved, and the result of that makes it lacking in a certain character. That's all I can say. And I don't know that I particularly love that. I didn't necessarily hate it or anything. It didn't ruin the show for me, but it was a little jarring, and maybe I go back and watch some of these episodes because I was like, wow, they changed the story up. It's pretty different from the comics and movies, but again, I cannot go into the specifics. However, there's a little bit of a change, but for what it's worth, it worked with the story, and I really like getting back with these characters. The way having anime can enhance these powers and visuals is so fun. I liked the vegan power enhancing. All that they did in the movie was very commendable. The visuals, how fun and flavorful they felt. However, they were able to enhance it here in the anime and really go all out with some of these powers and some of these battles. And I like that we get to see like straight up battles, you know? So the animation really brings in this edge that I think that the movie didn't have, and of course it's a movie, but you could take leaps and bounds in animation, and this definitely does it quite a bit, and I really enjoy it. Ramona Flowers, love the hair coloring, the constant hair changing, love it. I love how cute these characters look too. The chibis, so cute. The music's good, per usual. They do something with the Knives character new that I really enjoy. They do something fairly new with every character, and I really like it. And they kind of set these characters up for more success here than in the movie. So I like that they made the characters a little bit more, have some better endings in some cases. So I really like Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Did I love it as much as I love the movie? Maybe not. And I would say I probably like a comic a little bit more too, but this makes its way right up into the library of Scott Pilgrim media for me. I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go back and watch it again because I might need one more time with the new format. But y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If I had to give a rating to Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It was enjoyable, it was good, but there's some decisions that kind of pull away from enjoying it as much as I think I could have. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.